How's it going, everybody? It's your boy Universal Veteran here again with another video, and I am painting my third Death Guard today. I'm probably not going to be that talkative just because I have a lot going around with me and I don't got much time to do this, so I'm just going to get right into it. But we are working on this miniature today. I don't know if you can see it, but um, yeah, I just finished putting a base coat on him, and I'm going to go ahead and apply Death Guard green all around the armor just to get that, just in case we have to go over him again. I want to make sure that he has a nice coat. So I really don't have much to talk about today. I'm just painting him. I've been wanting to do this all day. Um, and yeah. So yeah, we're just going to go over this with the Death Guard green again, and then wait for it to dry, and then we'll move from there. Alright, pretty good coverage. Now I just need to let it dry. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and do the metallics after this, which I'm going to use this brush. Um, yeah, I'm gonna try some new techniques that I learned today, um, and see how it works out. Kind of following this YouTube tutorial. Hmm. Make sure I got everything. It's still drying though, so I gotta give it a couple minutes. And while I do that, I'm gonna watch this. Yes, Ender. Huh? Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's get in there. There's a couple spots that are still wet. I added a little bit too much up here in the recesses, but it'll be fine once it's dried. I've been excited to build this guy just because he has a lot of detail and it's pretty intricate on the detail, you know. Alright, I could start going over some of the detail. I'm gonna put on a bunch of this bronze. These are two new brass colors that I got today in the mail. We're gonna test out and see how it comes out on the color. So far, I like how it comes out. It's a mixture of brass scorpion and hazel hashet copper. Now, I can't get underneath there on the back of this guy. Get these armor guards. Yeah, I'm gonna get all the armor trims and whatnot and get it all into this bronze coloring. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a lot of parts on here. What, Ender? Yes. There's a lot of spots. Oh, I didn't even put. It's in there. Oh yeah. Hmm. Let's see. Um, I guess we can go around his armor joints. All right. Um, what was on the armor guard? Oh yeah, down there. The knee. Hmm. can even see that down there. The next one that I live stream of this, I'm going to be painting them in sections because this is really difficult to do all put together and complete. Because like as an example, I really can't see this knee joint all the way in the back behind this, whatever the bell thing that he has, that he's carrying. So it's really, really difficult to see it. All right, that's that. Let's do the these bells. And then I think we'll just do this whole bell brass. We'll just paint the whole thing a brassy color, and then we'll change it out. Need some brass bells. Having to get underneath this is really difficult. Oh, shit. So, oh, nope. I got to get the top of this. Damn it, I could barely see. So this is what we've gotten so far. Um, um, this is um, this is just a regular Death Guard. It's not from the kill team, I believe. Um, Let me look. It is the Death Guard Plague Marines, the $50 box that you can get. Let me pull this off to the side. Alright, so let's see what else. Um, I guess we can do the helmet. Um, where on this helmet do I want it to be brass, though? I guess we'll do like the little earpiece that he has right here. I'm trying to do all these base coats first before we move on to the next color. I don't want to have to come back through here again and reapply more. I mean, I might have to at some point, but I would prefer not to, you know. We'll get inside the bolter that he's carrying. I guess we'll do his backpack. Let's do like the smokestack right here. All right. That one, let's see. I want to open up another. I want to see this video that I watched earlier. Okay. I guess we can do one more of the copper. Do this like little smokestack. I can't. I need to focus on this. And then I guess we can do this little ball right here. I'm not entirely sure what this ball is supposed to be, but it still is a pretty cool detail that they added with it. Alright. I think that's good for the... I don't know. Let me... There we go. And we'll go back over this bell one more time just to get them, just to pop out that brass look. On these chains and everything. Hmm. All right. I think that's good for the brass. I'll put that down for right now, and we'll go over all the silver. So yeah, we can go over all the silver. Get all the silver parts done. All right, that's that. Work on this bolter. And then we'll work on these chains. All right, can I frickin' see this? Not really, but it's whatever. All right, I think that looks pretty okay. Mm, I'm just trying to find exactly where else I want to place all these silvers. Oh, I got all these little nozzles and hoses and whatnot I can color properly. that in properly. My problem right now is this is so deep in, I could barely see it. So I'm trying my best to actually cover it properly. Yeah, I get all these chains in the front. Oh, there's more hoses. Oh, there's some more. It's like I'm fucking finding more shit as I look, as I go deeper into this. Um, Alright. Alright. What else? No, that's not. I guess I can go over these chains one more time just to make sure I got them properly. A lot of hoses on this thing. Alright. Alright, I think that's it for the silvers. So we need black. Alright, let's get the blacks. I fucking forgot around the armor. Hmm. Hmm. I'm just kind of improvising right now on the blacks at the moment. Hmm. Oh yeah, he was doing the bolter. Alright. Where else? Where else do I do black at? Alright, so we'll move on to, I'm going to do the Nurgling color. Where's it? Nurgle's Rot. Actually, yep, we're going to use this still. Alright, let's do Nurgle's Rot around these edges. Actually, no. We're going to add let's see, where else? This guy doesn't really have many like pustules and whatnot. Like pock marks and whatnot. Let's get his mouth. Get these pustules. Alright. He's, oh, okay. Oop. Um, let's see. How do I want to do this next? I will switch out to where you be at. Let's try this one. Now I'm just gonna do a wash over all the armor and whatnot to get it to look mighty dark. Because right now he's looking pretty clean for a Death Guard. Okay. Oh wait, no. Actually, let's hold off. Let's wait for all that to dry first before I go ahead and do anything else. I don't want to fuck it up. Hmm. Trying to find a video to watch. Alright, I think. No, you gotta wait a little bit. Alright, let's see. I think he's good. Um, I am painting Death Guard. Oh shit, that was a little too much. Death Guard. That's what I've been doing the last couple days, and I'm trying to finish up um, the army that I have. This is my third one. I have 4 more to put together. So I'm slowly working on it, slowly getting through it. But right now I just did all the basing, and I'm applying Agrix Earthshade to make it more gritty and whatnot. Um, but yeah, I've only been painting for the better part of a couple weeks at this point, so I'm still learning all the tips and tricks. I've been watching a YouTube video above me to try and do this and to paint this properly. Um, so the first few that I've done, I think they came out okay, but I still feel like I have some work. I could be better, you know. So I'm just trying different designs, different methods of going about doing this. Oops, that was a little too much. All right. Um, yeah, I know. We are pretty. I'm pretty judging on my work a lot. I just want it to look perfect as it can. So like when I see other people's work by comparison, it makes me like over criticize my own work, you know. Um, and because of that, I have a tendency of like going over things multiple times when I really don't need to. But it's all about a work in progress, you know. So after this, now that I've gotten the Agrex Earthshade, I want to see how this looks, to see if you guys can see this. Um, Maybe not. Come on. It doesn't want to focus. But I'm going to go into layering now. After this dries, I'm going to apply some more Death Guard green to the armor itself to layer up the color to where it's not just so gritty and dark, you know. I'm going to actually bring it out a little bit. I'm going to switch to a smaller brush um, and start adding in the additional um, layers, and hopefully I can do this. First time I've tried this. I'm following this YouTuber, so we'll see if it actually comes out well or not. And basing is another thing I really need to get into, and I need to learn how to do because most of my minifigures that I have, I don't have any kind of base color design feature or whatnot with it. Um, so we'll see how this comes out. Um, and I'll probably come back to this in the future and work on a base, you know, but for right now, I'm just letting everything just kind of settle in. Um, it's still wet, so I'm going to let it come out on its color. I'm probably going to go through all of this again just to bring out the colors more. The Horus Heresy scheme, yeah, yeah. Um, I haven't done anything with the Horus Heresy yet. I did Custodes as my first miniature that I ever painted. I did a Custodes box, and I absolutely loved it. But Death Guard was my close second of what I wanted to do. So um, I decided to pick up this box, um, and I'll have to check out the Death Guard, their Horus Heresy theme, and see how that looks. You know, I'm not quite sure. I haven't looked into it much. There's still a few parts left that need to dry. I don't really think it's the greatest. You know, I think mostly my like what I can say, I'm I have really good brush control. Um, like when it comes to like I don't know, I'm gonna try this layering thing for the first time and see how it comes out. But um, I'll figure. Well, um, I don't know what the hell I was saying. Um, okay, that makes sense. So we'll see how this layering process comes out from this video. It says I just need to reapply it to the edges and whatnot. Probably need to water this down some more. No, I've never painted orcs before. I'm not a big. I like the orcs and the books and whatnot, but I'm not much of like a fan. I don't know. Maybe in the future I'll pick a box up and try it out, but for the most part, I'm just focusing on um, probably Custodes and Death Guard. Um, I'm gonna pretty much paint that until I get sick of it. Um, I feel like their paint scheme is really complicated, if that makes sense. Like their vehicles are like all over the place. Um, this guy's Duncan Rhodes. It's a 32-minute video about how to paint the Death Guard. I don't have much of his colors that he uses, but um, I'm working with what I got. I know I had to substitute the copper with these new coppers that I got in the mail today. Hashut and brass scorpion. I mixed that together. Um, but it's not that big a deal. I'm kind of creating my own little scheme here, but still following along. Oh Lord. My biggest thing is um, when I do the next one tomorrow or the next day after that, I'm going to not put it all together at once because getting into all these recesses is very, very difficult to do. And I struggle a lot in painting this quickly. Um, Too thin coats. Is that a specific paint you're referring to? I think I've heard of that. Get over this knee joint. Well, if you get a chance, check out Dirty Dust. Oh, actually, yep, I actually picked that up today. I found that could paint this weekend, and I was like, I have to get it. I am definitely going to get that paint. So I went ahead and searched and scoured the internet for it for a relatively cheap price, and I got it for $9. I had to pay $5 in shipping, but I managed to get it. I don't know where it's coming from, mind you, but hopefully, I mean, from the pictures and whatnot, it looks legit. Um, but it probably won't be here for at least another week. Um, but I'm definitely going to try it out. I'm going to go back over these Death Guard with it once it gets in the mail. But yeah, that dirty down looked great. I think it's starting to come out, starting to pop like he was saying it would. I really want to paint a Horse Heresy army. I'm thinking about doing Iron Warriors. Their paint scheme is so cool to me and not too hard to do. I haven't actually looked into it. When I get a chance after this tonight, I'll look into Iron Warriors. I feel like they would be really like this guy with all like the tubings and the pipes and whatnot. I feel like they would have a lot of like mechanical shit um, attached to their miniatures, but I could be wrong. I don't know if that's not the Iron Hands. That's the what was his name? Freaking died on Isvan 3, the Primarch. That Legion. What was it? I can't think. Um, oh my God. I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. But his warriors, that Legion, I know they're like very heavily mechanized. God damn, that's making me mad. Gosh, shit. Brain fart. I can't think. Who was that? Best friends with Fulgrim. Um, Ferris. Yes, Ferris Manus. Okay, that's who it was. Um, oh, so it is the Iron Hands with Ferris Manus. Oh, okay. For some reason, I was thinking of Perturaro's Legion when you said the Iron Hands. I was confusing the two. I was actually considering doing like the Mechanicus at one point too, because I mean, I like these little details. Not when they're all put together like this, but like the all the little gadgets and tubes and pipes and billows and everything in between. I think it looks great. All right, I think that's coming along pretty well. I think that's what he was referring to in this video. Um, you know, I've never really had like a specific armor that I particularly like. Um, I don't know. I have a love for all of it. There's really no specific. I mean, when it comes down to like if you were to ask me like which legion do I prefer, like I like the Death Guard, I like the Custodes, but I would say Blood Angels and the Mechanicus are like in the running when it comes to like who I enjoy and what faction. Um, Mark 2 or Mark 5. I'll have to look it up. Give me a second. Mark. Let's see. Armor. Okay, Mark 2. Ooh, I think I like the first one, the Mark 2. Those shoulders with those big what the hell are those? Brass balls on their shoulder pads? I swear I saw a video with somebody explaining what those are. I don't know if I'm necessarily a big fan of that, to be honest. I think I like looking at what is that? No. Yeah, I'm looking on Google right now. I have yet to paint like a Space Marine, just like a um, uh, brain fart. Um, the Ultramarines. So I think that would be fun to do at some point, just to see what it's like. Okay, they are bonding studs. Okay, I was wondering what they were, but I think I got the layering done for the green. I'm gonna move on to the skulls and then the horns and all that jazz, um, and get that looking as good as I possibly can. All right, this is where I gotta kind of focus. So it was just so good looking to me. I think I'm gonna get some. Yeah, I was actually thinking about getting some of those Custodes figurines, but my girlfriend was like, "Well, why would you get that when you're already painting the minifigures?" I'm like, "Well, I mean, but I like having them in the bigger size. So it's like, why not?" Mm. I know one thing. This Corax white kind of sucks ass. I think I watched a video the other day where a guy was saying the same thing that the Corax white is pretty shit by comparison to like Vallejo's white or I forgot which one he recommended exactly, but um, this white's definitely not the greatest. I just ordered a Dreadnought. The thing's gonna be badass. The toy has a custom Herald and Horus, and they're all great. Yeah, I think that would be awesome. Oh, the Dreadnought from Joy Toy, or are you referring to like an actual minifigure that you're gonna paint? Either or, I think I fucking wanna do Bjorn the Fell-Handed just because I've been listening to a lot of the Space Wolves novels on Audible over the past month, and I don't know that I just want to build them. All right, where are the bone protrusions? Joy Toy, okay. This one doesn't really have many horns on it. Oh, wait. Duh, I'm an idiot. Teeth. This is where I have to focus. These teeth are super small. Oh, okay. Once Angron incurs release, I'm not. Yeah, right. I know. With how popular Warhammer 40k is getting right now, like ever since Space Marine 2 came out, and then the Secret Wars last or a couple weeks ago, I feel like over the next 5 years or so, it's going to be Warhammer's time to shine. As long as they can, as long as Henry Cavill can make the TV series like lore accurate and really like authentic, you know, and it doesn't turn into like just a pile of shit. I feel like the Warhammer 40k is going to be extremely popular over the next 5 years. Um, but then again, if he does fuck up somehow with the TV series, it could be a break moment um, for stuff like this and having different things come out for Warhammer 40k. And I don't know, I'm excited to see the new series, but I'm also kind of like dreading Amazon botching it and like I don't know, I'd be so pissed if they did something like I don't even know what they would have to do. Just like not make it grimdark, like just like water it down. You really can't do that, especially if it's like an Inquisition series they're based it upon, or hell, even just a regular war. Like you can't not have like grim darkness in 40k. But if they do pretty well with it, then I'm sure we'll get a shit ton more products and whatnot for the next 5 years or so with 40k. More games, more everything, pretty much. Optimistically cautious, yes. Hey, that's a good word. All right, I think the teeth are looking all right. I gotta see. Maybe I can get into here. Yeah, and that's the reason why I didn't even watch the Ring of Power, because I mean, just based on like the what people said about it, um, it's like I feel like they botched it. People said that they botched it, and I wasn't willing to have my a series I enjoy ruined because I watched it. Or that, or they try to do something like similar to Halo when they fuck that up. Like, yeah, no. Let's just not think about that. Oh God, I can't see into this mouth. All right. Bony protrusions. I'm gonna have to lighten up this copper. I have to go through this again. All right. Let's go back. Oh, this. Um. You know, for me, I feel like it should be the Eisenhorn series or something to do with like they have to make it like because I mean if you just drop the series in with just people who've never heard of 40K before and you just like push a bunch of space marines or custodies at them, they're just gonna think they're the fucking Primarchs because they have no idea, you know. So for me, it's like I want them to start off slow and then slowly expand the universe towards a wider audience so people can get an understanding of what's going on. You know, you can't just chuck a bunch of different chapters or Primarchs or whatnot at a bunch of random people who know nothing of the series and then just expect them to just understand who these people are. And with how deep the lore is and how much there is to like cover, you have to like start something like you have to almost show the human perspective at first so people can get an understanding of, oh, this is 40K. Everything sucks ass, everyone's suffering, there is no hope, there is no safety, you know, like this is how it is. And then from there you can like expand upon like, oh, I'm interested in this new world, you know? It's like why is it suck so bad? What do you like, why is everything the way that it is? Why is there billions of people on a fucking massive city, like on a planet that has nothing else, you know? And that, like, you can just grow from there. But like showing the emperor or whatnot, like right off the bat is like, I don't think it would work out that well. But that's just my opinion, you know. Still, I mean, as long as they don't like try to like water everything down, then I'm okay with whatever direction they go in. I just want it to exist, you know. Um, there's really not much they can do to fuck it up, and with Henry Cavill doing it, I feel like we have a good opportunity or good chance to actually get something good come out of all of this. So I'm going back over all the copper because I forgot to do that the first time, and I forgot to go over his neck with the copper. Oh Lord. Just trying to like do the same thing, the layering effect with the green. I'm just trying to do the same thing with the copper and kind of make it pop and bring it out, you know. Whether or not it's working is besides the point, but I think it's getting there. Because this is like the agate earth shade kind of just made the copper a little bit too dark in my opinion. Oh, that's a wait, is that a human skull? Oh my god, that is a human skull. I completely forgot. Oops. I guess we'll do that next. Alright. Yeah, I don't really know if this is working or not, but whatever. Well, I appreciate that, man. It. I think the hardest thing with me is like um, trying to find things to talk about. especially when I'm just sitting here in silence. I mean, I have my TV above me going, so it's easier for me to just kind of ignore everything else and just exist, but doesn't really make for an interesting um, live stream um, per se. So I try to just keep on just talking about whatever. The only thing about this, I wouldn't necessarily say that I dislike. I just ever since I got into this hobby a couple weeks ago, I've noticed that it like sucks me in pretty heavily. And I switched. Okay, I wouldn't necessarily say switched, but I stopped playing video games for the sole purpose that I wanted to actually have a hobby, like a skill set that I could actually improve upon and get better at. Because it's like for me, I've spent the better part of the last 10 years just playing video games. I used to play Call of Duty all the fucking time, and like while I got really good at a young age, it's like after the next Call of Duty came out, it's like my skill set just kind of just was pointless by that point. So at least over the last 10 years, that's just all I've done, and I've kind of noticed over the last 6 months or so that I'm just like, you know what, I really need to do something else. And while I still have this big ass monitor in front of me, I haven't touched any video games in over 2 weeks. Just because I've been so focused on this. And I mean, it's still good. Well, like I said, I appreciate that. Um, I don't really hope for anything with this. I hope to at least I add these videos, or at least I upload all my minifigures to my YouTube channel, and I've been saving them to my phone. But I'm hoping with doing this consistently and live streaming, and people can like see the process of um, what happens from somebody who just starts out to you know after 500 their 500th mini. Um, Whether or not anybody learns anything from it is beyond me, but that's all I can really ask for. I'm not looking for anything else besides that. Okay, I think I got all of that. What else was I? Oh, shit. I'm gonna have to go through. No, I don't need to do the silver. I'm gonna go back to the video and see what the guy was talking about. Um. Oh, he used. Well, I wasn't supposed to use white, but oh well. Where are you at? No, no, no. Where are you at? Skeleton horde. There you are. Try to get these skulls a little bit more darkened. And I could do the same with the teeth. I think I've been painting 34 for 12-ish years in Queen's Domains, and I love seeing all the girl every now or warm painting ancient coin collecting. Hence, do you play the tabletop game? Um, um, yeah, I'm. Well, first thing, STR. I hopefully with time I will be able to get more into this and meet new people and actually potentially play the tabletop at some point in the future. But that feeds off of what you asked, Jackson. No, I've never actually played the tabletop. I know nothing about it. I don't even know any of the rules, what you need to do, how it works. So I'm pretty noobish when it comes to all of it. I have no clue on what you do, but I mean, um, I'm not against the idea of trying it. Painting for me at least is the main thing that I want to do. But like trying out a game if I get the opportunity in the future, like yeah, I'll try it out just to see what happens if I enjoy it or not. Because the Space Marine have fucking mind on this the past few months. Yeah, I can imagine. Um, uh, That just that's my girlfriend. She's the same way, but it like for her it's Lego. About 8 months ago, she got this like massive 80-pound tote full of just loose Lego, and me not knowing anything about it, I'm thinking she's just going to organize it by part type and whatnot and just be done with it. Nope. What she's doing is because she bought the Lego from a person who had sets. She is now like 7 months later. I don't know. I forgot exactly when she got it. 7 months later, she's fucking um, like parting out everything into sets. So she's individually going through all of it to find. She's separated it all into like 50 different baggies, and then now she's going one baggie at a time to find these instructions and pretty much going one page at a time, getting the pieces, putting them in a plastic baggie, and then when she's done, she'll combine them all together, and it'll be like just one set. And I'm just like, oh my god, like for her, that's what she enjoys, and I'm just like, nope, I couldn't fucking do it. Imperial Fist and Orcs. How do you the Imperial Fist? I heard yellow is very difficult to do. Have you had any issue with it so far? I haven't tried painting with yellow yet, so um, this is just what I've heard from other people. Um, they seem yellow is pretty difficult to do for the Imperial Fists. All right, so let's go. Do nope. Damn it. I'm gonna do no. That's not it. No. Where are you at? There we go. Blood for the Blood God and not when you're shit. Hey, don't be too hard on yourself, man. I still consider I still think I'm a pretty shit painter as well. Um, I'm sure we'll all get to a professional level at some point, whether it's 50 or 200. Um, I think it's just about the process. That's why I've been each one of these guys. I've been doing my own little flair with them and like making them my own. So they're not exactly 100% to the YouTube video. Um, but I try to come as close as I can with adding a few different things to it. All right. So I'm trying to highlight the bone protrusions. I haven't figured it out with this lupus pink to get it correctly. Just paint the stuff you like and take joy from what you create. Older paint scheme from my 30K era where everything is silverly black but the right knee, shoulder, waist, and but oh okay. I haven't tried any metallic paints either. I was actually looking into that just to see, but I've over the past couple weeks spent so much money on these fucking paints that I'm like, I might just hold off on getting new things. Well, I say that and then I go ahead and buy that rust um, dirty down. Okay, I need to see this closer up. I'm trying to get into between these teeth. I'm gonna go back over this with the Agrit's Earthshade. I always find it hard. This pink, I don't know how to apply it properly. I don't know if I should just like dab it. I'm trying to fade it into it, but it's so freaking hard. I tried watching a few videos about doing it, and I still can't figure it out. Hey, I bet they turned out really well. Like you said, as long as you enjoyed it. Oh God. Well, not the greatest, kind of, I get. And I wasn't actually going to buy these Citadel colors, but I found this website on the shop app on my phone on Android for um, they were selling it on this website for $3.60 per bottle. So I've made like 5 purchases over the last couple weeks and ended up with all of this now because of it. But I've only spent like maybe 150 bucks on all this paint, and I have probably 50 bottles here. And I mean, compared to my local game store where they were selling them for like $8 a piece, I'm just like, God damn! Like, I don't know how anybody can afford that. I think the Rutherford fists are hideous, but the whole yellow and red scheme, so this paint scheme just looks better to me. Look up Templar Brethren. I'll look that up right now. I'm actually trying to get through the whole Beast series, and the fists are pretty heavily um, in those books. I'm only on book 2. Oh, yeah. That black and yellow looks great, especially with the silver. Mm. Okay, what was I doing? Where was I at? Oh, I was right here. Try to add pink to these areas. There's really not that many protrusions on this guy, like bones and like. Oh Lord, I can't see that. I think I got that. Oh, there's tentacles back here. Hello. I actually picked up like a bunch of different paints that I don't even know what to use for. As an example, we have um, I don't know how to fucking pronounce that. Bright Green. Don't know what to use that for. What's another one? We have this one is I need to shake a technical. It's some oxide. I don't even know what to do with that. But it was, like I said, it was cheap, so I went ahead and did it. And then you have this like pink horror. I don't even know what the hell to do with this. This is the brightest pink I have ever seen. I actually want to like check it out and see what it looks like. Oh Lord, it's almost like a skin. Definitely not using that for this. I mean, nah. Well, I, whatever. Let's try it. It won't hurt anything. I got these little tentacles in the back. Let's see what it looks like. Just get a little bit. Great for worms or tentacles. Yeah, and that's what I just thought too. So we're gonna try it on these. I think we have a winner. Yep, I think we have a winner. That is a pretty good, pretty fucking cool pink. Yeah, this guy really doesn't have much when it comes to like tentacles and whatnot. Throwing a purple wash over it will look look all yucky and bruised. I'll have to, I wonder if I have anything like that. Layer Gene Stero Purple. Dry. No. Ooh, Magnus Purple. A contrast. I'll try that. I'm gonna use that the next one I do. If he has like a bunch of wounds and whatnot, I'm gonna add it to it to make it. Um, I don't really know how to answer that because I've kind of just added it. You know, um, like the what did I add to this? The Agrix Earthshade. I added this to it. Or no. I watched a few videos about this, and people just constantly said add this to the Death Guard, because it brings out the green. Same thing with the Reichland Flashshade for like the Custodes armor. I pretty much saw that constantly, so that's like I figured theirs looked good, so mine should look good too. And here we are. And a bit of detail to these like pustules and whatnot. Now, you know what? That I am I'm so glad that you gave me the confidence to use this because I realized this guy has a mouth that I can go around and I can edge highlight the whole mouth so it's like looks somewhat realistic. All right, like the gums, the receding gum line. And you swab it with rubbing alcohol? No, I've never done that at least. Maybe STR has more information. Um, I've just, like, if I put too much on it, then I will just wipe down my brush and then I will. Um, Ander, can you turn? Yeah. Um, so if it comes out like too thick, I just use the brush to dab up the excess. Oh, yep. I have no clue. All right, I'm trying to. Sorry, I am. These are very deep details that I'm trying to get into. All right, there we go. Got a little bit of a mouth going on there. Hopefully that will focus. Come on, dude. Go. Maybe not. All right, so all that's really left of this is to do the highlighting. In about 15 minutes, I gotta go because I gotta call my girlfriend. But I'm gonna try and bust that out real quick and put on the technical. Um, you know what? I'm going to hold off on that. I'm going to apply the. Um, I'm going to apply. Where are you at? Um, Death Guard green. And I'm gonna fucking um, thin it out. So I'm gonna do highlighting. Just add some white to this. Corax, where are you at? Damn it. That's Wraithbone. An extra proper Deathy Guard. Yeah. Alright, I'll mix a little bit of this. Get a lighter color. Well, for these, once I get I'm gonna do the Blood for the Blood God last, and hopefully that makes it pop, a little bit more. But I'm just gonna try and edge highlight this and see how well I do with it. This is the thing that I've struggled the most with. I just don't know exactly where to edge highlight on this. I guess around the feet. Ugh. Alright, hold up. Let's get a finer brush. Mm, that's not, that brush is not going to work. This might work. I don't know. You got this, man. You're going to be. Yeah. Oh, hopefully. Wait, one day. My thing is just trying to find the proper brush to do this with. I just don't know where exactly. Oop, nope. I just gotta look and not talk. I feel like this needs more. Alright. Alright, let's see. Where was I at? I was doing it on this. This is the real shit that I have to focus on. Oh god, I can't even frickin' see this. Ah! So hard. Alright, where else was I doing this at? Damn it, that's too big. Ooh. Alright. I can't do too much on this. I'm still going to work on this probably tomorrow. Um, it was fun. I'm going to stop off for the night. I want to see you back on Real soon. Thank you. I'll see you next time. It's been great having you in here. Um, hopefully you have a good night, and yeah, I'll talk to you later. Alright. I feel like this is the part where most people like can spend hours doing, you know. I'm for sure going to do this more, but I don't have the time for it, especially with how close it is. So I'm just going to apply some blood for the blood god on here just to bring out the goriness of this. You know, it's always my favorite part. I have to head off soon too. Might start. Well, yeah, I gotta be in bed soon too. I got work in the morning. I gotta be up at like 5 a.m. to get to work. So I'm trying to do this quick so I can get my son to sleep. I don't know if you hear that behind me, but he's playing Fortnite at the moment. But it was nice having you here too, man. I appreciate you stopping by and willing to watch me paint. Add some blood to this guy. Nurgle is, yeah, Nurgle is in your care, yep. I'll catch you later. Alright, yep, I might call it a day too. I think I'm going to end it here. I have more I could do, but it's been fun. I will catch you all in the next video, whoever plans on joining me. Um, for the most part, I think it came out really well. Um, yeah, I definitely had fun doing this. I still have a lot more edge highlighting and whatnot to get done with this, but I'll probably do that a little bit tomorrow. I know for a fact that I'm going to be building the next 4 miniatures, so I'll probably just sit here and have a chat with you all while I do that. It takes me a while to actually get through building the miniatures just because I want to build them right and remove all the excess shit. But like I said, um, I'll end it here. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a nice night, guys. Peace out as always.